I'm Joanne Kee and I'm the executive producer of Riverside's National Theatre of Parramatta. When I left school, I went, oh, to hell with that. I don't want to study anymore. And so I actually did the big Australian thing where you do trips around the world and you're away for a long period of time. When I came back from some of those trips, I actually thought it would be a good thing to have a qualification. And where I was working at the time, there was an opportunity to do a management degree, and I took that up, and that was with Western Sydney. I didn't actually have a campus experience because it was actually an off-site course. I was working for the Powerhouse Museum, and it was part of a public service management opportunity. And so for that, it was actually held in the meeting rooms of the public service as opposed to being on campus. Well, it just gives you the perspective and the platform to look at things from many layers and to have that rigour to question and to investigate things. I'm one of those people who love to learn. And, when they talk about that lifelong learning thing, I think that if the moment that you stop to be questioning or you stop wanting to learn things is the moment that you probably should curl up and die. I just like people, and I like sharing conversations and ideas and also hearing what other people's perspectives are. I find that incredibly stimulating to be in environments where you're surrounded by people who, question things, who might bring different ideas to the table. You might agree with them or you might not, but I think that is a really rich environment to be in. This is the most amazing job and opportunity where I have the capacity to actually be shaping an industry in Western Sydney and in the theatrical space where it has for many, many years been more closely aligned with stories that come from the UK or the US. There's been a real push in Australia for Australian stories to be heard, and there's an audience with a hunger to hear those. You can't argue with craft. So if someone is actually able to deliver something at a really high standard, then, of course there's prejudices and all the rest of it, but actually at the end of the day, if it's of a really high quality, you can't really argue against it. That's why I think education and opportunities and skills development are really, really important. Part of me says to myself, I would actually really like to have that campus experience. I think to myself, maybe when I retire or I have more time, I'd like to go back and actually have that experience